He's going around the outside, around the badger on the S's. Oh, this is ballsy, going around the Dunlop curve, the side to side. Oh my word, Austin's coming through. Clip it, you know what to do. Hit that goddamn clip button. That was a fantastic bit of driving. As it comes down to the Ascari bends, there's some traffic in front. I think it's a Red Bull. Oh, Sam's. Oh, what a crash! What a crap! What an impact! Wow, somebody clip that. That's alright, what's an F50 Max take his teammate? Is he going to do a double overtake on Eggers? Oh my word, is he going to get this one to stick? He does it, somebody clip that. Double overtake from F50 Max, he is on it tonight. Sam Tabner and Benji Brundle going side by side. Oh, contact, and Sam is... Oh, what an impact. What an impact. He is gone. Oh, so... Oh my, what a move. What a move by Amsterdam. Somebody clip that. I mean clip that. That is about as good as an overtake as you'll ever see. Is Benji going to try and switch back? Benji got great traction out of turn 3. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, they're banging wheels. They're banging wheels. There's Benji's car. And Benji's going to do it. Oh, hello. Oh, my word. Easy Tigers. Oh, Kush has been spun round. Big crash. Big crash. Somebody clipped that. And he puts it in against the wall. Hey, there we go. I like that. I like that. There we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's BK and the Xbox Beer and Kebab, the racing guru. Welcome to the channel tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We've got something a bit special for you. It's race 2 of a 2-race event. It's the TIR versus SLR challenge, and we are at Silverstone with the creme de la month. The top tiers, ladies and gentlemen, and joining me tonight in the comms booth to call the action is none other than a very special guest. It's SLR owner himself, SLR Ranger. Good evening, mate.
Good evening, mate. Thanks for having me.
You are welcome. I just had to magic the hat on for the guys.
Oh, no, it's only right, isn't it? I think it's only right.
Yeah. Take the glasses off, said Race Roller. No, I can't see, mate. I genuinely cannot see if I do that. How you doing there? How you doing, mate? You all right?
I'm good. I'm better now I've heard your voice.
Oh, man, you little flatterer, you. Knock it off.
How are you anyway? You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm absolutely splendid, mate. I'm just trying to work out, actually, who is missing. Because we're going to do a live card draw, ladies and gents. We've got to try and work out who's missing. So I need to do
missing.
Are all of your guys in there?
You need to go spectator.
Yeah, I'm just waiting
missing two.
We're missing two. Who are we missing then? Who are we missing? We're going to do the card draw in a sec, Finn. I just want to work out.
We've got all of ours, I believe. So I think it's your guys.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
That's what I'm told, anyway.
Right, Sam Tabnett is on it. So he is inviting the people. I'm just going to have a quick look at my little list, actually. I hope you're all doing chat. Thanks for tuning in. I will get to the chat in a minute. Just going to get all the drivers in before we get going. Where's IRL Schumacher? He is in. Jason, TIR Jason, is he in? TIR Jason, where are you? No, TIR Jason is not here. And he's been messaging me on Facebook. Hang on, let me find Jason here, ladies and gentlemen. And I can bring him in. Actually, Sam, if you can invite him, anyone invite him, just get Jason in this lobby. It's typical, starts with a T, and I bet he's showing offline as well. He's not even showing us online. Oh, man. Can someone invite Jason, please, into the lobby? I'll be entirely grateful. Thank you very much. Who else we got missing then? So we've got Jason missing. Syke Zaney is here. Nathan, is Nathan in? Is Nathan in the lobby? Yep, Nathan's here. Finn's Perennial and Ollie. So we're looking for Perennial. And Ollie are in, yep. Someone's messaging me. Hang on. Who is this? Only Jason missing. Yeah, Jason, get your ass on here. You just literally messaged me 2 minutes ago and say, what car am I in? You're not even in the lobby. Oh my days. Oh my days. He's literally messaged me 2 minutes ago saying, yeah, what car am I in? Who is racing 10v10? If you'd have happened to look at social media in the last couple of days, you'd have found out. Just like everybody else. It's a little trick I learned. What we'll do, Rich, we'll actually go ahead and do the draw anyway because we've got the pairings.
Yeah, that's fine.
Have you got our pairings are Jason and Schumacher?
Yeah.
Finn Diam and Adam LB.
Yeah.
Sam Tabnett and Syke.
Yeah.
Brandon and Nath.
Yeah.
And Perennial and Ollie.
Okay. Well, ours are Nikki and Hoopalicious, Zydrad and Freeman, Ham, Jam and Jam Ham, Beast and McEwen, and Crispy and Race Roller.
Okay, I'm still waiting for Jace as well. I'm going to go and spectate mode real quick. So it's actually, yeah, we got just waiting for Jace to join the lobby. And then we're good. Right, what we'll do is I'm going to get the Wheel of Fortune up on the screen in a sec, and we'll actually quickly do this draw so we can get cracking so the guys can actually find out what cars they're in because they haven't got a clue. There we go, see, it's working already. Just a quick little test. Right, okay, Rich, if you want to pull out the first pairing.
Okay, first pairing, we'll go with ours, then we'll go Nikki and Hoopalicious.
This is Nikki and Hoopalicious. Let's spin the wheel, let's see what colour they get. Okay, it is the Mercedes.
Okay. So Nikki in the... Yeah. Okay. Team 2, Zydrad and Freeman.
Zydrad and Freeman. Let me just save that, make sure it's knocked it off. Zydrad and Freeman. I got the Ferrari.
Okay. All right, next is Ham and Jam. The Haas, okay. All right, next is Beast and McEwen. Okay. And finally for us, it's Crispy and Roller.
Sorry, the OBS again. That is the Williams.
The Williams for Crispy and Roller, yeah?
Crispy and Race Roller in the
Brilliant.
Williams. Okay,
Sure.
so let's just knock the Williams off the list. Okay, right, first pairing for TIR, if you're all watching. This is for Jason, if he ever turns up. And IRL Schumacher. Going to spin that wheel. And they have got the Alfa Romeo. So it's Jason and Schumacher in the Alfa Romeo. Let's knock that off the list. Keeps on muting my mic. I'm sorry, ladies and gents. This software is garbage. This is for Brandon and Nathan, and they have got the Red Bull. And last but not least is Perennial and Ollie. They have got the Renault. Right, guys in the chat, if you can... Right, yes. We've got... So this is basically Jason and Schumacher in the Alfa Romeo. Finn and Adam LB in the Alfa Tauri. Sam Tabner and Syke in the McLaren, Brandon and Nathan the Red Bull, and Perennial and Ollie in the Renault. I must apologise, I'm using a hardware encoder, so it's playing up. I can't help it. There's nothing I can do. What teams are you missing, says Perennial? They should be all there. I know you guys can all hear me. So just a reminder, Jason and Schumacher in the Alfa Romeo, Alfa Tauri is Findium Adam LB, McLaren Sam Tabner and Syke, Red Bull is Brandon and Nath, and the Renault is Perennial and Ollie. And I can't even hear Rich. What the?
I'm here.
Oh, you are there.
No, I'm here.
Right, you
no,
are
I'm
there.
Here. I was just having a bit of a gander, but everyone seems to pick the right card by the look of it. So
okay. Can I just do a quick audio check? I'm going to try and keep an eye on the OBS software to see if it does randomly mute the mic. But am I sounding good? Can you guys hear me okay? Can I just do a quick check? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if the audio is good, please, just so we can. Fantastic. Okay, guys, ready up. Let's go racing.
Let's go.
Let's do this. The
I'm
format,
excited for this.
Yeah, it should be a good race tonight. Got some good drivers out there from both divisions, from both leagues, I should say. Apparently, I'm muted again. Baggy fan says I'm muted. Oh, am I muted or not? Some people say I'm muted and some people say it's good. So I need to know in the chat if you can... Right, okay, so it's just Baggy. Okay, that's fine, man. We're not missing anything out there. I'll just ignore his crappy jokes as well.
Yeah, you're best to ignore basically everything he says, to be honest, mate.
Okay, that's fine. Just go a couple of quick shout-outs. Good evening, Jakey G. Good evening, Luke Martin. Good evening, Pumpy. Thanks for joining. Schumacher, welcome. Nath, welcome. Finn, welcome. Watto, nice to see you. Nikki, how you doing? Kenzie Retro, nice to see you. Race Roller, good evening. UK Beast Assassin, I've got the hat on for you, dude. Sniper's there as well. Good evening, Sniper. How you doing, fella? Thanks for the new follow. Jack CGB27, welcome to the channel. Okay, I will catch up with a few more bits in a minute. We're going to go trackside and have a quick little look, see what's going on. Okay. There we go. Let's get some telemetry up and running for you guys at home. Short quality, of course, is the name of the game, and we have a 50% race around Silverstone, the home of motor racing. And I'm just going to give you a quick rundown again of the runners and riders from the top there. SLR, Nicky, Brandon, we've got Findy, Adam LB, Hoopalicious, Perennial, we've got Ham, we've got Sam Tabner, Race Roller, Ollie, UK Beast Assassin, and Nath. We've got Jam, Crispy, Schumacher, Freeman, Zydrad, Sagzani, McEwen, and Jason. This looks like a TIR Division 1 race, ladies and gentlemen. Have we got the wrong night of the week? Is this Friday? I'm confused. Oh, man. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun tonight, mate.
Yeah, it certainly is. I think last night was great, though. Last night was brilliant. It
all happened at the end, didn't it? It all happened at the end with the safety car. And what happened to Sam? He just coming out of turn 12, wasn't it? And he all of a sudden he was in the wall.
He's not going to appreciate me saying this, but I'm going to expose him in public. But he was going for the win. He was going for. He wanted the win. He wanted the win. He wanted to show he was superior on track, and it really bit us in the arse, to be honest with you.
Made a big difference with the points, didn't it?
Yeah, I think actually that probably cost it, to be honest. But it happens. That's racing. So yeah.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, absolutely. Let's have a quick look at the chat. Also, good evening, Owen Howell. Welcome, Jason. Oh, he finally turned up. Got himself off Apex Legends. Never mind. Got there in time, Jace. Well done, dude. Vorno says, "Yo, beer. How you doing tonight, lad?" Lad. I haven't been called lad for 39 years. Holy schnitzel. So glad this is on tonight. Keep me occupied whilst I'm pretending to work. Good lad. Thanks, JC Cranks. Nice to see you as well. It's been a while. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Let's have a quick look at the chat as well. Thanks for the follow, N3Me, I believe that is. Welcome to the channel, dude. Good evening, Dark Rider Shane. Brandon, welcome. Okay, I think Crispy Bacon, as I like to call him, is our lead car. He's just on an outlap at the moment. What I've done, Rich, I've actually swapped things around. I've got a new monitor, right, as well. And
right.
I'm not looking in my usual spots. The place I'm normally looking at is now a wall. So I've got to look over there, sort of there, which is now my screen. Okay. So it's a little bit confusing. But here comes Crispy then, making his way down towards Club and Vale. Good evening to SLR Dodgy. Welcome, dude. And Crispy then, let's jump on board. Let's jump on board with Crispy as he starts his flying lap. And here we go. Making his way down towards turn 1. Absolutely full beans through here. Turns 1 and 2. Nicely done. Nice and smooth and crispy as we would expect. Coming into turn 3, slight lock up there as he uses the brakes in the entrance. Then we've got this entrance onto the Wellington Straight. Easily get this wrong. You can run the curb there. Full beans, DRS. He's got his flaps completely wide open. Making his way down towards Brooklands and Luffield. All looking pretty tidy so far. Just staying in quite a high gear there to stop any possible wheel spin, loss of traction. Making his way at the old start-finish line, the international pit straight, up towards Cops. Full beans through Cops. Come on, don't lift off. That's the spirit. Full beat. He's got some balls, Crispy, hasn't he?
Yeah, look at that. Great lines.
Coming through Maggots and now Beckett's, and then making his way through the Chapel curve onto the Hangar Straight. DRS open. Of course, he's just completed his first season with Total Impact Racing as well, and it's been a very worthy addition to the roster. Making his way through Stowe, runs it in 5th, quick shift up, and then back on the power again, making his way down towards Club and Vale to complete his first run. It's a pretty tidy lap this from Crispy, as he comes across the line with a 1:24.2. That's a pretty damn good lap. Who's next on my hit list?
To start with. I've watched Roller. He's about to get to the line. He's a 24.8, so it's not quite as good.
Okay, thank you very much.
Done. That's a good lap from Nave.
Right, Jam's just going through as well. No 24 flat turn. Jam the 24.2 on his first run. Nicky's making his way down towards Club and Vale. We'll just stay on board in Nicky. Got a couple of cars coming through ahead of him, I think.
Beast up to the line now. It's a 24.6.
Okay, and Nicky the 24.4. Okay, Brandon's gone through the 24.8. We've got Finn coming through Cops. I think there's some cars in front of him. Adam LB's about to complete his lap, his first run. And he comes through the 24.4. I tell you what, man, look at those lap times. It is uber competitive. Wow.
Be tight.
Schumacher's up for the medium. Interesting call. And Sykes back
Maybe
to
he's
come
just
through.
trying to get a bit of a feel for it, really.
Yeah, just get a bit of rubber down, put a lap in, see how it feels, and then get cracking again. Here comes Syke, 1:24.3 in his first run. That is P5. Let's have a look. I believe Finn's about to complete his lap. Sam Tabner went through, I believe, the 1:24.2. Good lap there from Lord Samuel Tabner. Here comes Finn, and he goes fastest to the 24 flat by 6/100ths per second. It's very, very close at the top there. Schumacher went through the 25.8 on the mediums. McEwen and Jason invalidate on their first runs, so we'll go with, I think it is Perennial. Thank you for the resub, Hayes, TIR Hayes, the diva queen herself of TIR, with an 11-month commitment to the channel. Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow. That's fantastic.
Wow.
Thank you, Stace. The beer and kebab, thumbs up to you. Thank you so much. Here comes Perennial, about to come through on his first run. Looking resplendent there in the Renault. It's a 1:24.7. That is P13. Ollie's just coming through Stowe. Good evening, Batters. How you doing, fella? What can Ollie do?
McEwen goes 11th.
25.1. McEwen goes 11th. He raced last night, didn't he?
He did race last night. Yeah, he's a Division 1 driver. He's stepping in.
Ah,
So-
right, gotcha.
Done well there on his first run.
Shuey is coming into the pit, so he's done at the moment. So I just think we're waiting for cars to come through. Jason is in the pits as well. He's going to refresh his tyres. Whatever chat says, I'm challenging for the title when we return, Beer, and the rest of Division 2. Man, okay. Oof. Got a good chance, Wado. Got some good pace there, brother. Dawsey! How you doing? Good evening, son. It's 8:45. Have you washed your face and brushed your teeth, Dawsey? It's bedtime soon. All right. Don't let me come up there. Don't let.
What
He
has
always.
he said?
He's my son. He's my son. You know.
Well, he's my dad.
Don't let me. Oh, if I catch you playing Xbox when you should be in bed, it's the slipper for you, Dawsey. All right. You see it? The slipper. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Right, we got some guys in the outlaps. Zai's in an outlap at the moment, just coming on to Wellington. Is anyone ahead of him at the moment? I think it is actually Zai. Yeah. George Bell says, Beer, how you doing tonight, brother? Man, the whole family's here. Got my son here, got my brother. Jesus Christ, is there any more family going to come out of the woodwork tonight? I'm doing very well, thanks, Georgie, and thank you for asking, dude. Thanks for tuning in tonight, my man. Dorsey says, McEwen's going to bring out the ambulance tonight. I can feel it. It's not very confident, Rich, is he? You need to have a word with him, you know.
Anything he can do to get under McEwen's skin, he's going to take the opportunity is doors. So,
Oh, fair enough.
yeah,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
it's one of those things. Really.
I've got a torch on my phone. I have no idea why. Okay. Right, Zai's about to start his fly. He is the lead car. He's got a Williams coming up behind him, which is... In fact, Crispy's on a flyer. Forget that. Crispy's on a flyer.
With Zydrad.
Okay. As soon as Crispy's done, I will jump on board with Zai. Top 10, of course, will start the race on the same set of tyres. They set the fastest lap on this qualifying session. However, of course, if it's rain, it's an irrelevance. But anyone from 11th downwards will have a fresh set of boots to start the race. And of course, we've got we're running the SLR point scoring system as well, which you guys, if you watched last night's streams, will be more than familiar with. It's very close in this little inter-race competition we've got. It's it's almost neck and neck at the moment, Rich, isn't it? Pretty much. So
yeah,
should be a lot of fun tonight. See how it goes. Crispy's up actually 2/10 up in his previous time in his sector 2 split. So this could be challenging the leaders here. This could be challenging Finn and Nathan here. So it's a very, very tidy lap. Of course, Crispy made his as I mentioned, made his TIR debut last season, and he got his debut win in Holland at Zandvoort with a superb drive. And he's just outside P2. Great lap. Great lap from Crispy. Georgie says, I've got a lot on my plate tonight. Being Christian Horner tonight for Brandon and Nate. Getting prepared for Friday nights for these two. Oh, you're doing your Jeff bit, are you? Okay. And he's on his.
That's an OG sort of GRL trio if ever I've seen one in the old days. I'm sure George Bale will know what I'm on about.
24-3 from Zai. Okay, who's next? It's a Mercedes. It is Hoopalicious. He's picked up quite a bit of time in Sector 2, by the way. And it's a good lap. It's 24-1, puts him in P4. Very, very good lap indeed. Got Ferrari coming through. I think that's Freeman. 24-2. Piece. Do you know what's amazing,
He's
isn't it?
Up to the line now. He's done the 24-3.
24, yeah, 24-2 and 24-3 for UK Beast Assassin. We've got one of the Hasses coming through. I'm looking to see who that could be.
Oh, Nath.
Is it Jam? No, he's in Sector 1. Nath, the 23-8. Man, setting the time of the screens alight
now, isn't it?
Yeah, here comes Syke. He was about a 10th up in Sector 2, and he goes through the 24-1. That is P6 for Syke. Trying to really catch up these cars at the moment. Schumacher, Sam Tabler's about to come through. Has he improved? Sorry, guys, we just want to flick through. He was 2/10 up in Sector 2. So this could be close to 24 flat here from Sam if he's got the final sector right. Yeah, 24-1, P5. Wow. Rich, look how close those times are.
It's crazy, isn't it?
That's insane.
Yeah, it's nuts at the minute. It really is.
Schumacher went through 24-7 on his first run on the softs. Vorno in the chat says, Beer, are you ready for Pros League at Silverstone on Saturday? No. I need to start practicing. I've not done a single lap. Not a single lap. The wheel's gathering dust over there in the corner. I do need to get some work done. Apparently, Brandon says the GRL is a dead league, Ranga.
He's spot on. GRL is a dead league, but I think there's quite a few. There seems to be quite a few people, myself included, actually, started their league racing journey in GRL. So,
okay.
Who I'm currently seeing in the stream chat.
Let's look at Race Roller. He's on the Wellington Straight. Is there any cars in front of him? Where's Finn? Is he in front of him? Just looking for Finn. Yeah, Finn's about to complete a lap. Actually, just come through Stowe. Making his way down. I didn't see the Sector 2 split, but it looks pretty quick. 24.037 on this first run. Can he improve on that? And this run, it's a 23. Yes, he can. A 23.851. That is provisional pole position for Findium.
Sam Tabler's invalidated. He's coming to the pits now.
Okay, I'm just looking for my lead car at the moment. I've got Perennial coming through Maggots and Beckett's, but I'm looking. I think Race might be in front of him. Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Oh, just clips the grass, but doesn't really harm him.
Nathan in the chat says, Ranga, what's your old gamer tag?
My old gamer tag's Ranga Rich.
Ranga Rich, there you go.
Hence the Ranga.
Ranga Rich, the god of all time, says Dorsey. Well, there you go.
That was the gamer tag.
Race improves by 2/10, P11. Do you know, that's amazing, right? A 24.3 is only good enough for P11. Wow. Wow. These times are just incredible.
Yeah, it's going to be, I think right at the end of this qualifying session we're going to see some stupidly quick times. I mean, there's already some pretty ridiculous times on the board. But
absolutely. My stats guru, Kenzie Retro, has come up with, it's just 1 second covering the entire field. Wow. Ollie did invalidate that lap, so let's have a look at SLR Nicky, who's just making his way through up towards turn 3. Where is Ham Jam at the moment? Is Ham on the lap? Yeah, I think Ham's in front.
He is, yeah.
Hey, thanks for the host, Pumpy. Thank you for the host, Vorno, as well. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the support from you guys in the chat. Vorno says, you want to do some practice this week? We can set up a practice lobby. Yeah, do you know what? I might do something tomorrow, Vorno, if you guys are around, because we've also got the... I've got my Division 6 race as well, of course, on Monday. So I believe I'm going to be doing a lobby Friday night. And we'll do something tomorrow afternoon when I get home from work, I think, if anyone's around. Not 5 lappers, we'll actually do a proper Silverstone practice.
Ham Jam's a 10th up, so...
See... He's in P8 at the moment, but he could quite easily go P3 here with a decent third sector. Can we turn ourselves up a little bit? Is the game volume too loud, Dolphin? You can just let us know in the chat, that'd be great. Yeah, there we go. It's P5, the 124 one. Identical time to Sam Tabner. It only happens on Beer and Kebab TV. You know it, ladies and gents. Zydrad's coming through. I just missed somebody coming through, though. Not too sure who that was. Yeah, I can turn... You know what I'll do? I'll go into broadcast cam just for a minute. I'm just going to turn the... a bit skewed more to voice rather than game chat. There we go.
Just keep an eye on Zydrad now as he comes through the middle sector.
Yeah, I'm actually
watching these lines here. Then
I can watch it.
Yeah, solid lines there. Yeah, he's found a tenth, just over a tenth. So
I tell you what, I'm actually being ever so rude. Next lap, Rich, you call it, dude. I'll put you on the spot.
You sure?
Yep.
Wow.
You call a hot one. We'll just watch Zy coming through, and then we'll grab the next one because I think we've got Jams on the lap. So I'll quickly flick through to him in a second.
Okay, what's Zydrad going to do though? It's going to be a 24-0, puts in P5.
Okay, on board a Jam. He's just come into Magus and Beckett's. Take it away.
Jam actually invalidated his last run, so I've just managed to catch the end of it and put these lines here. He's very tight to the inside and he cuts the grass. That's him. That run done. That's probably those tyres done. That's 2 runs he's been now on those tyres. And
bit of wreckfest there. Colin McRae's rally by the looks of it.
Looks like he's probably going to have fuel to go again. It's just whether or not he's not into the pit. So that's Jam done for quality.
Okay,
that's right. Jam done.
Sam Tabner's on the fly, dude, if you want to call it.
Sam Tabner, where is he? He's there in P8. Okay, so he's just coming around to the first sector now. Foot all the way down the inside. Opens the DRS now, coming down the Hamilton Straight. This is the Wellington Straight, sorry. And he's just down on his time, but it's not to worry about too much at the end of this first sector. Nicky's retired, by the way, in P3 with a 24-0. That's a brilliant time from Nicky. He's had a really, really good qualifying session so far as Nicky. Right, now Sam Tabner coming into Cops. Can he keep it flat? Yes, he can. Zydrad gets out of the way there into Maggots now, and Beckett's got to hold the inside line there. So close to invalidating. But he doesn't. He smashes that sector really. What time? No, he's not. The lines looked good, but he's actually not up on his time. He tried to get a little bit of a toe there from Nath, but doesn't get a huge amount from it. Now into Stowe, tight the inside, maybe a little bit too tight. Uses all the curb on the exit. Now into Club, right the last part of the track. Sam Tabner now up to the line. He's got to try and improve on his time. What can he do?
He has.
Finds 600ths.
Yeah.
P5.
Do you know what? And that jumps in 3 positions incredibly enough. Wow, that just shows how close it is. Got Jason's on the fly at the moment, coming down towards Stowe. We'll just watch Jason currently just on the 1 lap. Good evening, Grit, by the way. Welcome, dude. Jason's backed off. Jason has backed off. So, Zydrad's retired from Sesh. I think it's McEwen on a lap at the moment. Go on, TIR, says Grit. Hey, that's what I like to see. How you doing, fella? No, this is McEwen's backed off as well. He's going again. So who have we got on the fly at the moment? Freeman's just coming through.
Crispy's on one.
Where is Crispy on track?
First sector. He's just coming into the first sector.
Okay.
He's down on his time.
Right, Freeman's just coming down, hanging straight towards Stowe. He is on a fly at the moment in the Ferrari.
Okay.
And let's see if he gets on. Just coming through Stowe now. Just uses those curbs beautifully. Coming down towards Club Vale. What could he do? 24-2 in his first run. I think Freeman's got a bit more pace than that. I think we could see it here, possibly. Yeah, 24 flat, puts him in P6. Good lap there from the artist formerly known as ADR Freeman. He keeps on changing his abbreviation depending on which
his name, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Now into the second sector split. He's up by half a tenth. Which is probably going to put him P3 as things stand.
If he can do the same again in the final sector, though, he could be challenging Nath. Sight goes P3, the 23-8. Oh, Crispy's invalidated. That's unlucky.
No.
That is unlucky. Nath has finished, so it's down to Finn. Finn is up on his time. He's half a tenth up.
Superlicious now. Into the final corner.
Well, we'll just keep an eye on that 24-1 from Superlicious.
He didn't finish the lap.
Okay, and has Finn improved? Yeah, Finn's improved again by a tenth. Found another half a tenth in the final sector, 123.7. Barring something crazy, I think that's... Oh, and race roller's off. He's on the grass.
Oh, Beast goes P8.
Oh, good luck for Beast there, going P8 for 24.074. Look how close it is.
McEwen goes 16th with
16th.
a 24.5.
Adam LB's back to off. Of course, Adam is running... he's taken, I think, a line off of one of the assists, because he's dropped down to Division 2 this season just to get used to the feel, if that makes any sense. Of course, tonight from TIR, this isn't... For us, because obviously we do have more divisions, so to even it out, what we've done is SLR using the top tier, because I think you have the top tier in 4 divisions, don't you, if I'm right, Rich, I believe?
Yeah.
Correct? Yeah. Obviously in TIR we've got the 6, so what we've done is we've bolted together our divisions 1 and 2 to sort of even it out, so hopefully everyone's all similar kind of pace, all going well. Let's give you a quick rundown. And so Finn takes pole, Nathan P2 and Sykesanian P3, all sub 1 minute 24. Nicky with that superb 24 flat in P4, Crispy in P5, Sam in P6, Freeman P7, Beast Assassin in P8, just 3/100ths of a second, covering 5 cars. That is insane for a start. Zydrad there, just behind him in P9. We've got Jam in 10, Ham in 11, Hoopalicious in 12, Racewaller 13, Brandon 14, Adam LB, Perennial, McEwen, Schumacher, Ollie and Jason. A second covering the entire field. That is quite remarkable.
That's interesting, you know. I think it's been a really, really strong qualifying session, particularly from the TIR boys there. I think some of the SLR boys will actually be pretty disappointed with a few of their laps there. If I'm going to be honest, I think the likes of Jam, Ham and Hoop would have been expecting a little bit better than 10th, 11th and 12th, but I think they're all pretty renowned for their race pace, so that could be something to really look out for, especially with 2 of them being on fresh tyres.
Well, if you remember last night, it just shows how qualifying could be so different for the rest, because the SLR dominated qualifying last night and it didn't quite happen during the race, you know, thanks to that late safety car. It changed everything. So qualifying's one thing, race pace is another. Right, what I'm going to do, Rich, I'm just going to go and I've put in the chat to ready up at 21:05, which is in about 5 minutes time. I'm going to go and grab a quick drink, if that's all right. I'm going to leave the lovely chat with you to have a quick chat with and just chat if you want. By all means, fill your boots.
Anyone in the stream chat,
and I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Now's your chance, folks. I think one thing that's actually really interesting to point out for anyone who's listening, obviously we got McEwen down in P17. Those of you who watched yesterday will know that McEwen won the race and took pole. So it's interesting to see the real gulf between the divisions. Cheers, Dawes. That's a nice comment. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. I will speak to Beer when he gets back, but for anyone who is not aware, we have a podcast in SLR that we do on Wednesday nights. Starts at 9 o'clock, goes to around about 10:30. Obviously, every podcast is recorded and is uploaded to Spotify. But tomorrow we've got a very special episode. The one and only Beer and Kebab will be the special guest on our side pod episode tomorrow. So for anyone who's listening, I'm sure he will be hosting it on his channel and promoting it as well. But not sure if anyone knows, but Beer will be on the side pod tomorrow. And Check, as I've just seen in the stream chat, is the host of our side pod, our pride and joy. And I think it's going to be Check, myself, and Beer, I believe, in the stream tomorrow night, or in the episode. I'm really looking forward to it. We might have a couple more people joining in at some stage, but it should be a really, really exciting episode. Check, if you have anything you want to say to plug it in the stream chat, perhaps, or I'm sure you've got some interesting questions lined up for Beer. But I think, regardless, Kenji said, needing a guest for one episode, I'd love to be on the podcast. Well, have a word with Check. It's his baby. He'll sort it. I think, just as I'm saying that, the man himself is coming back.
The fat man is back.
I was just saying, Beer, I was just taking the opportunity to sort of plug the podcast and mentioning the episode tomorrow, which you'll be our special guest in.
Yes, the racing gurus appearing on SLR, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know, I've got no idea what they're going to ask me. I'm going to have to get a crib list or something so they're going to ask some pretty searching questions, and I've got to be really careful what I say, ladies and gentlemen. I think they're going to be talking about what flavour underwear I like to eat or something crazy like that. I have no idea. We'll find out tomorrow night for sure.
That's an interesting question. Make sure if you've got that one written down, mate, if not already.
Oh, man.
I'm sure we'd all like to know the answer to that.
I've got a quick question, actually. Serious question back to the racing. Do we have... is it a formation lap on tonight?
Yes.
Formation lap is on. Okay, because some leagues don't, some leagues do, you see. So I just thought I'd quickly check. Apparently, Dolphin says cherry flavour is always good. I prefer to go for the raspberry ripple, depending on the time of the month.
That's got to be bubblegum, surely.
Good evening, Race Division.
Boxes.
I don't do that. G-strings for me. Thank you very much.
Oh, dear.
Where is Czech anyway? Is he in the chat? Czech, where are you?
He's there. I've definitely seen him.
He's lurking, is he? He's lurking.
He's getting himself psyched up for tomorrow, mate.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to... Baggy says, what's a good icebreaker? I don't know. Pickaxe? Pompey says, let's go TIR. Baggy says, ooh, up the SLR. I said that in a very, very Devonian accent there. I don't know where that one came from. Muddy rope flavour for the underwear, says Dolphin. That's an interesting call. I have to think about that one. Jakey G says, what am I witnessing? I have absolutely no idea, Jake. I have no idea. I just make it up as I go along, dude. And Czech is going to ask that tomorrow night. So I'll be doing some research. I'll be doing some flavour testing tomorrow, Czech, just for you. And I'll give you the full answer tomorrow. I'm just checking now. What have I got on a moment? Oh dear. Skiddy brown flavour. Not good. Right then. Anyway, back to the action. We are just about ready to get underway, I think, here. What's the quick time check? It is 21:03. So we've got about a minute to go. I've got a question for you, actually, Rich. How far, like at the moment, are you into your season? Are you pretty much halfway through now? Or?
We finished Monza last weekend, so I think it's Singapore this weekend, isn't it? I think.
Oh, Singapore, that's an interesting track.
So, we're due to finish the second weekend of June, I want to say. I've got the calendar in front of me. It says the weekend's like the 12th. 13th of June is when we race in Abu Dhabi, and then we will be finished for season 6 and then moving on to season 7 for the new game. Moving
on to the new game, yeah. We're just about to start season 4, short season starting next Monday at Silverstone. We're back here, of course, and then we finish off at Brazil. We're not doing Abu Dhabi. We scrubbed it off the calendar because the Abu Dhabi race weekend is actually the same weekend as the real life game coming out and real life Silverstone, and we'll all be at Silverstone getting sloshed. So we decided to end the season at Interlagos, and then
it's a shame.
Fighting fit for the new game. Dolphin says, "Do you race beer?" Well, that's a matter of opinion. I think it's the best way I can describe my racing ability in all reality. So yeah, tune in to Bread Gaming's channel on Monday. Just to see how badly I drive, because I'm making my return to league racing on Monday night in Division 400, I think it is, which is where I belong. Anyway, we got some action here. We got the formation lap is underway, so we'll get some telemetry up and running for you guys, so you can have a look at what the tyre strats are. There we go. Top 10 all on the softs. Pretty symmetrical. Everyone else on the mediums, apart from Jason, of course, has the hard tyre fetish.
Let's have a look at some of these tyre choices then. I think really the guys who are going to be outside of the top 10 on those medium tyres are going to be sort of... Well, it depends really. I think some of the likes of Ham, Hoop, from experience, Roller as well, will be trying to make that sort of tyre work for them. But yeah... Safety car could really throw a spanner in the works.
I've got to just ask a quick reply to Dolphin. He said, do I race beer? The fact that I'm so fat, right, is that when I race, I have the words DNF after my name, which stands for did not fit, because I can't fit in the car. But My car is glued to the track because it is weighed down by 2,000 pounds of blubber. So I never have any problem sliding off the track. It's just hard to get it going, you know what I mean? Thanks to the fellow Bennett628. Welcome, dude, from SLR. Nice to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Do I allow that? Yeah, I suppose. I've got a moderator bot for swearing, but that's a one-off, isn't it? So there we go. I'll allow that one. Alrighty. So we are about to get going. Quick predictions in the chat. What have we got? Come on, guys. You've got a 20 or 30 seconds to decide who's going to win tonight. Which league's going to do the bizzo? Which driver is going to do the bizzo? Are we going to see Beer and Kebab's Aston Martin safety car tonight? Are we going to see the ambulance? Am I going to get my chopper out? You know what I mean? Am I going to get the chopper? I tell you what, the answer to that quite simply is yes. Oh, no, maybe not. I've got it on the wrong screen. I'm going to ignore that tonight. I've changed it all around, you see. Right, let's have a quick little look then. We're just waiting for the last car to come in. I think we're all pretty much set to go. I think we're going to have a timing glitch. Which would you like to call the start?
Okay, 5 lights. And we're away. Oh, no, we're not.
Timing glitch.
No, we're not. Are we?
It's a 30-second timing glitch.
Ah, that explains it.
Yep.
They are... Right, now they're off. They are off, and Finn's got a great start, but Nath's going up the inside into turn 1. They're going to go wheel to wheel. Nath nips off. Oh, and Sykes Eddie's actually hit him. And then there goes Crispy through up the inside. Trying to look at the back. Oh, there's Mercedes charging up the inside. It's Nicky. Oh, and he's been tagged by Sykes Eddie. But look at it, he's gone round. Nicky's round. Oh, there's a Haas round as well. That's Ham Jam. Ham Jam's round. Disaster for the SLR boys. What's going on there? Absolute carnage at the minute. Zydrad's had a great start. He's gained 5 positions. He's into P4. So Zydrad now around the outside of Sam Tabner, gives him plenty of room. Now he gets the inside line, and he's going to have that position, I'd imagine. So yeah, Zydrad into P4.
Great start from Zy. Great start.
Race Roller's taken 6 positions. Hoop's taken 4. Sykes Zaney, I think he might have damage. Yeah, he's got damage on the right side. He's gone very slow through Cops there as Jamham looks to go on the outside of him. And they've almost come together there, Syke and Jam. I think there was some sort of incident between Syke and Hatton. Oh, and Syke's Zaney, I'm not going to lie. I think and Jam's in the wall.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. It's a DNF for Jam. Ooh.
I can't lie. I think that was a bit of a squeeze.
Wow.
I think that threw Jam off. I don't think that was the best piece of driving.
Who had the damage? Was it Syke with the contact? I mean, Syke's come into the pits.
Syke has damage.
Yeah, he's come in. Brandon's come into the pits as well. So it's all happening here at the moment. Starting lap 2. I'm not getting the ambulance out tonight. I quick explanation, because I've changed all my hardware settings. So the gimmicks are on. What's the right word? I'm turning them off tonight. It's a serious professional stream here. Yeah, all right. Okay. So Findium's in the lead. We've got Nathan. Look at Crispy Bacon in P3. What a good start he's made tonight. He is absolutely flying at the moment. Zydrad P4. We've got Sam Tablin P5. Freeman's all over his rear end, pushing hard for half an hour. Let's jump on board with Freeman. Let's see as he comes through Cops. Of course, DRS gets activated the next lap. Good evening, Wipes. How you doing, fella? Thanks for tuning in, buddy.
Jam is in the stream chat. I won't repeat exactly what he said, but it kind of...
Yeah, that's poor Jam. Syke Zaney had wing damage, dude, and he can race for shit, believe me. So that's not enough. I know it's frustrating when you have an incident, and it is frustrating. But let's just keep it nice and friendly. Okay.
Malicious on the mediums.
Yeah. Now he is up to P7. This is working really well because he has got a bit of a DRS train in front of him, which is actually going to help him just keep him pushing him along. If he can just drop into mode 1, he can just watch the fuel a little bit, eke those tyres out, do quite a long stint, and he could be very well set for the second half of the race. Let's just flick back on. Yeah, let's just flick back onto broadcast cam for a minute. So up front, we've got this two-way dance at the moment between, and in fact, Hoopalicious has just had a look on Freeman, and he's got the move done.
Yeah, he's got him. Yeah, Freeman just didn't really fight it too hard, but.
Yeah. Bit of teamwork there between the two. Obviously, there's absolutely no point at this stage of the race Freeman holding Hoop up, so just says, "Yep, let it go." Let it go, let it go. Exactly. That's all I can say to that. What else we got battling down the bottom? We've got Nicky on the back of Ollie. Some nice little battle. Nicky, of course. What happened to him at the start?
Nicky? Well, yeah, it involved Psych Zaney again. He got hit up. Yeah, Nicky went up the inside into turn 1. I didn't see everything. And then he got tagged from Psych. Whether that was something else sort of hitting into him, I don't know. It was all turn 1 sort of, or turn 2 carnage, really.
That's the problem, isn't it? Like, the first couple of corners, it's always, it's hair and scam, isn't it? You just...
Yeah, it's difficult to know exactly what happens in real time. You'd obviously have to sort of watch it back from a few perspectives. But
Ollie
there was definitely contact.
Yeah, Ollie went deep, by the way, into club, and that's allowed Nicky to go past, actually. So Nicky makes his way up to P16. And we got Ham and Perennial. Ham going at the inside of Perennial. Is he going to make this one stick? Giving plenty of room as they come through turn 4 onto the Wellington straight. Oh, yes, nicely done by Ham. It's a straight line drag out. Oh, careful, Perennial.
Oh, he's gone, no.
He's gone off. There was contact between the two. There was contact between the two cars there, and Perennial's gone flying off into the wall at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
To lose a tyre as well.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised it didn't DNF. Now, Sam's having a look at the inside of Zydrad. These two are well known to each other. They race, of course, on Friday nights, and Sam just backs out there, realising it's no way is that move happening there. And Zy holds position. Both, of course, on soft compound tyres. But you've got to watch out for Hoop, because Hoop, as you can see there, ladies and gents, is right behind him. Oh, he's motoring. Absolutely motoring. He could look for a double overtake here, possibly. Because Zy could place his car to sort of hold Sam Tabner up, possibly, if Hoop can get the run.
Sam's got him.
No, Sam's going to get him, yeah. I wonder if Zy might let Hoop through here.
Yeah, he is.
Up the Hoop. And he does, yeah.
Deep, and Hoop is through.
It sounded quite... that looked like that was just a deliberate let through, didn't he? Said, off you go.
It's just a big SLR train there from P5 down to P10 at the minute, so they're going to be sort of working together, you'd imagine. Yeah,
and that's what it's all about, isn't it? It's all about teamwork. It's not all about the individual, because it's not going to work. SLR Nicky sets the fastest lap of the race in the 27.8 so far. Let's have a look at this mid-pack here. We're going to jump onto broadcast cam. George Bell says, "Beer, can I pay for a safety car?" No, sorry, but the graphics aren't working tonight, dude. It's because I've made all the hardware changes, because I've got a buyer for my computer, so I'm slowly flattening it to sell. You see? So the graphics are off. They'll all be back. Don't worry, they'll be back for Tuesday.
Nicky's overtaken IRL Schumacher.
Okay,
so
they're
starting to make his way back up a little bit now.
Yeah, they're on different strats. So obviously, Nicky trying to make those soft tyres work now. He's cruising up to the back of Ham as well. Shuey, of course, running the medium compound tyre. Another driver to watch later on the race could be Jason as well, because he is on those hards, and he will go deep into the race on those hards. And Jason, Division 2 driver, and he does have some pace. So he's going to see how he gets on.
As McEwen now passes UK Beast Assassin, so that's a Division 1 driver passing an Elite Division driver from the SLR perspective, so that's interesting. But McEwen is on a different sort of tyre strategy, so I think Beast is probably just going to let him go, really. Yep.
Now, Hoop's all over the back of Sam Tabner now. Didn't get the move done the previous lap, so Sam's going to have to be defending hard. This is going to allow Crispy, Nathan and Finn to probably just pull away a little bit.
McLaren, that's like Zaney. Yeah, he's off.
Oh dear, he's had a bit of a race to forget, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I think he's got going again. Yeah, he has got going. He's got Perennial starting to catch him now, and the leaders, of course, are 2/3 of a lap ahead of them now.
Hoop with DRS now. It looks like a pretty sort of straightforward move.
Yeah, I don't think it's much Sam can do about that.
Try to hang it around the outside.
Just sits in behind him there.
No, not there. Yeah.
Not really it is a potential overtaking position there, but Hoop had all the momentum. Going through the Brooklands and Luffield, so it was always going to be on the cards there. Sam just, you know, sticking his nose in, but not fighting it too hard. He just wants to basically bide his time. Now, we've got a DRS train going from Hooperlicious all the way down to Adam LB.
Oh, Sykes gone. He's crashed.
He has crashed, and yeah, pit entrance by the looks of it.
Oh dear, what's happened there?
We've got a DRS train though from Hooperlicious, Sam, Zydrad, Race Roller, Freeman, McEwen, Beast Assassin, Adam LB, Ozzy. What do you want to say, Oz? Yeah, it's all aboard the crazy train, ladies and gentlemen.
Interestingly, Hooperlicious is only 6.5 seconds off the lead, and he's obviously on the alternative strategy, and that could really come back and help him towards the end of the race. I
think it will. I mean, I'd have him down potentially as the race favourite right now. Quite possibly. It all depends how well the guys in front can look after the towers whilst maintaining pace. Good evening, Vulcan. How you doing, fella? Kenzie says we may not have the graphics, but we still have Aussie. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Also, terrible camera angle from Cody's there. They're about as useless as a chocolate fire guard and tits on fish. They really are. Oh, dear, oh, dear. We've got a nice little battle here as well. Adam LB on the back of this battle with UK Beast Assassin, PSR Freeman, ABR Freeman, FRA Freeman, whatever you want to call him. Oh, bless him.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's see how this all pans out. I tell you what, Freeman might be a little bit vulnerable. I know he's actually got a new rig at the moment, isn't he? He's getting used to his rig at the moment, so he's going to be a slightly off the pace. Echo Beer says, Hayes. What's that, sorry? What do you mean, Hayes? Is there a sound issue? Because I'm running new hardware at the different hardware. Ah, okay. Okay, so Sam's on the back of Hooperlicious here. He's just trying to wring out the last of what he can out of those soft compound tyres. I'd imagine, Rich, what do you mean pit window for the softs? Laps 10 or 11 around that kind of area?
Yeah, it's around that stage, isn't it? But it's getting to that stage now where the mediums will definitely be the quickest tyre, I think.
Okay, obviously Brandon's pitted. He's gone for the hard compound tyre. Perennial had the incident at Wellington, so he is on the hard compound tyre. They'll be going to the end. We've got Ollie and Jason, mediums and hards. Finn has opened up a 1.7 second gap over Nath at front. Got about a 2 second gap back to Crispy, then a 3 second gap to Hooperlicious. So it's a little bit spread out at the moment for the top four. But then after Hoop, we've got this DRS fest all the way down to Ham in P12. So there's going to be a lot of battling here over the next few laps, and of course the cars inside the DRS train are also on a complete mixture of tyre strats as well. So they're all going to be in many ways helping each other really. We've got from Race Roller down to Beast Assassin, that's a 5 car SLR train, and they'll, as you mentioned, Rich, they'll all be helping each other out.
Yeah, for sure. They'll be fully aware of what's going on. I'm pretty sure they're going to be not really going to be battling each other. There's obviously nothing to gain from it.
Absolutely. Dolphin in the chat says, how far will the softs go? It all depends how hard you hit the barrier, Dolphin. If you hit it really hard, the softs will go about 600 metres. Just to give you an idea.
Speaking as, to be fair, in reply to his question, Freeman and Beast are both pitting, and Nicky are all pitting now on the soft tyre. Yep.
They're making that switch over. So, interesting enough, Finn, Nathan, Crispy are staying out there. They're quite happy with their tyres. Let's have a quick look at the gap from the leader's perspective. So there we are. Hoop is only 7 seconds down off the leader, and will be switching over to the faster tyre. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that all pans out. Fast lap of the race so far is Finn, the 27.5. That will change. That will change. Let's have a quick look at... Yeah, absolutely.
We've got those points to play for, haven't we?
Fastest lap, yeah.
Fastest lap inside and outside top 10.
Well, for those of you who aren't aware of the point system, it's 1 point for the fastest lap inside the top 10, but a bonus 2 points for the fastest lap outside the top 10. So everyone has got something to play for. But every point is important. And you may well see a strategic pit stop towards the end of the race by somebody outside the top 10. Who is, for example, look at it now. Perennial, for example. If it stayed as it was, I would say to him, right, lap 25, 26, dive into the pits and stick a set of softs on. Go and get fastest lap and 2 bonus points. I
expect some of these SLR boys to try and undercut Sam Tapner if they can, if he decides not to pit.
Right.
He's not pitting. Yeah, there goes Zydrad. He's going for the undercut.
Okay.
So, in he goes.
Jason's just got the move done there on Schumacher coming through Stowe under braking, getting the move done, and Ollie is right behind these guys as well. P's 11, 12 and 13. So let's have a quick look to see where we are, because we're waiting for the leaders to pit. Only the top 12 have pitted sorry, no one outside the top 12. So we've got Freeman, Beast Assassin and Nicky.
Yeah, see where Zydrad comes out in relation to Freeman and Beast.
This is going to be the question, isn't it? He's just trundling down. He's actually showing beer and kebab pace at the moment, did about 30 miles an hour. Where is Beast? Beast is coming through, crossing the finish line now.
Freeman's ahead of Beast. They're both there.
There is Freeman.
Zydrad's still ahead.
They're side by side, aren't they? Yeah. Well, I'd say side by side. It's about a second and a half gap there. And Beast is about 2 seconds down. There's Nicky and P16 just coming through turn 3. We've got a little
Freeman's definitely closed the gap to Zydrad.
Oh, definitely. He's not about what? Or has he? No, because he was within DRS range before, wasn't he? I'm sure.
That's
he was
true.
part of that train.
It's not. Yeah, I know what you mean. Actually, not a huge amount of time.
So they're making their way through. Mags and Beckett's just on board with Ollie.
Pitting.
Okay, so Finn has bolted. He's going to try and cover off for what it's worth. Yeah.
And so it's Crispy.
Okay. We'll cover each other off.
Sam Tabner.
So that's going to allow Hoop to take the lead. So we'll go on board and they'll be comfortably in the lead as well. Now it's all the question of when he pits. I would imagine probably go to about lap 16, 17. Would you think, before putting the softs on? If they're feeling good?
Yeah, I'd say something around that. Yeah.
Right, we're going to jump on board of Sam Tabner because we're very interested now in Zai and Sam Tabner as to how this works out with an undercut. So we'll jump on board of Zai now. He's just about to come down towards Club. We've got that gaggle of cars in the pit lanes, as you can see, about 4 or 5 cars in the pits at the moment. Zydrad then picks a 3-second penalty. That looked a little bit harsh, to be fair. And I think he
Sam's
might
gonna be a head hit.
Well, this is going to be so close. This is so close. Oh, now.
Oh wow. Around the outside goes Zydrad.
Sam's going to try hammering in there, but
inside.
yeah. Sam's tyres, of course, not quite up to temperature yet.
Oh, and Zydrad's got DRS from the detection point.
Yeah, that's worked out pretty well. But there goes Sam Tabner as well.
Look at
wow.
Look at the exit.
And he looks like he's got the job done. Yeah, indeed. Sam moves back up to P12. He's come out about 3 seconds behind Crispy. So I think he's lost just a little bit of time there to Crispy. Just a little bit. Crispy lost about 6/10 to Nathan in the pit stops.
Ham Jam trying to work his way through back up again after his first lap incident. He's catching Adam LB.
Yeah, he's doing a good job.
Adam's just picked up a penalty as well. I think he's gotten under a little bit of pressure.
Well, penalties could be quite crucial here.
Ham's still got plenty of ERS, about 50%, so he's not really using it at the minute. He's just happy to stick with him, I think, and then he's going to wait for the straight and then...
Like a predatory shark, he'll just circle around, wait to make his move.
He's now the joint all-time race winner in SLR with 16 at the minute, joint with Costa Evans. So he's he has those sort of predatory instincts. As I was just saying, here's the DRS. Where's the overtake? Not using it? No, he's not.
I think he's going to sit behind him, isn't he? He's sitting behind him. Yeah. Adam LB just. Adam LB's a pretty solid driver. I think he has turned line off and possibly traction. I'm not sure. I heard a rumour that he'd taken traction control off as well. But had a good season though last season in Tier 1. Dropped down to Tier 2 for this short season coming up in Total Impact Racing. Of course, it's quite remarkable. I'm just sort of looking at the names, and we have like such a lot of interchange, don't we, between the two divisions? And we got Jason racing with you guys now, of course, as well. TIR Jason, now part of the SLR roster.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Here comes Ham, though. He's going to get the move done, I think, here now. This is a straightforward overtake with a little bit of DRS. Again, doesn't even need to use the overtake button, so he can save his battery and gets the job done. Moves himself up into P4. The top 5 now, all medium runners. Jason's made his way up to P6. And of course, he will be going on to the SOS. He's just picked up a 3-second penalty.
I'm just starting to think. I'm wondering. It seems like it's probably not going to be possible. I don't think because of the gaps. But I was just wondering if any of the SLR drivers were sort of contemplating, sort of being a bus in terms of trying to sort of hold up Finn and Nath, etc. I'm not sure if that's going to be possible because the gap seems a bit too big at the minute.
Yeah, I think so. I think basically when the guys in front, I mean, the nearest SLR drive to him, I think is Ham Jam, and the gap is about 12 seconds.
12 seconds, yeah.
Quite a long way up the road. Apparently Adam LB is doing no assists as Ollie and Jason are duking it out. And Jason just holds the inside line there, coming through Brooklands and Lufford, I believe, onto the old international pit straight, and Jason holds him off there. P6 on the hard compound tyre, of course, Ollie on the mediums. Jason, it's an interesting call starting the race on hards. He has got a bit of a fetish, I must confess, about hard tyres. I think he just likes the rubber compound or something, I don't know. But anyways, he does like to start on the hardest possible tyre, which I think sometimes can be detrimental depending on which track you're on.
Yeah, I mean, obviously some tracks are more likely to get a safety car than others, and I think if you know, a lot of drivers will go for the softer compound and then obviously chuck on the hard and go the distance, and the safety car comes out and sort of changes the dynamic of the race. But obviously, being on the hards, obviously you got to go to a different compound, haven't you?
That's it.
Yeah. On the hards again, so it can really sort of bite you in the arse, really, if your luck's not shining.
Absolutely. Vulcan in the chat says that Schumacher's not in a bad place considering where he started. Yeah, he does have to pit though, so obviously bear that in mind. He'll probably drop down to P17 when he pits. But of course he will be on a fresh set of boots to go chasing after the guys in front. Top 8 yet to make a pit stop. Be interesting to see when anyone blinks. The pit window, I think, will probably open up next lap or the lap after for the medium runners, but they may not come in straight away. They may stay out for a little while yet.
A little special mention for last night's race winner and my good mate SLR McEwen. I think he's doing himself proud tonight at the minute. He's currently in P3, obviously not exactly the real P3, but he's having a great drive, and he's only 2 seconds off Race Roller, who's obviously a renowned elite tier driver in SLR, so McEwen is doing a fantastic job.
I've got a question actually for Georgie Bell if he's in the chat. What's Brandon doing tonight? Is he back on the wheel again, or is he on the pad tonight? I'm curious, Georgie, if you're there, dude. So, lap 14 out of 26. We're over half race distance now. We're still
Race Roller and McEwen pit. Race Roller and McEwen both
that's an early call, isn't it? Their tyres are going to be tied at the end, aren't they?
Well, so that's going to be 11 laps.
It's doable. It's certainly doable, yeah.
And with less fuel.
Well, it'd be interesting to see where they come out. Round about Sam, because these guys are going to be racing Sam Tabner, aren't they? Probably just behind Sam Tabner.
No, they'll be they'll be behind that, I think.
Yeah, I think they will, yeah.
They'll be in the UK Beast Assassin Nicky sort of train.
Right, well, Findium's caught Schumacher, Ollie and Jason pretty quickly. Now we might see, I wonder if we're going to see some tactics here, and, if they've got to be sense, they'll just let him through. Not fight too hard. I mean, these guys are racers, though. You know what I mean? They doesn't matter who it is. They could have like 18 versus 2. 18 TIR drivers and 2 from Public, and they'll still fight each other because they're just racers. You know what I mean? They just want to battle.
Yeah, no,
it's like we saw last night with Sam, wasn't it? Just as you said, he wanted to go for the win.
It's dangerous, isn't it?
It is.
I think from my perspective, I don't really get it. To me, it's seeing something like this. It's the team. It's all about the team.
Yeah.
But
totally agree, mate.
So obviously, I don't have that killer racer instinct. So obviously, I can't quite relate. But I understand what you're on about. As who
I do have the killer instinct, but it's normally other drivers. I normally just kill them. I just fireball them.
You've got that killer instinct on Cricket 19, mate.
Hey, well, yeah, so I can't play it. How many hundreds of runs did you whop me by in that 2020 we had? Jesus Christ, that was embarrassing. That was my first game, to be fair, but I got annihilated.
Yeah, don't do yourself like that.
Oh, right. Well, I'm going to jump on board with Finn. I want to see where Hoot comes out in relation to these guys. He's going to come out behind, but how far behind? Because he's switching over to the fastest tyre now, so he will be motoring. Is he going to clear Crispy? I think, Crispy's going to get... What about Sam Tabner? This is going to be quite close, because Sam, of course, pitted well early. I think
this is going to be close.
Sam's going to be just ahead.
Sam's going to be ahead.
Oh, hello. Has somebody gone off?
Oh, Schumacher's gone off.
I was going to say, I saw a static Alfa Romeo down on the track.
He's got gravel all over his tyres.
Always been the kitty litter. And Gritmaster there with the... the 4 words of wisdom for drivers. Brake, check, and punt.
So... Hubelish is currently 13.3 seconds off the lead.
Okay,
before he pitted, it was about 7 something, so he's obviously lost a lot of time with the swap over of tyres. But
yeah, I'm going to get the internet. I'm going to get the leaderboard. Actually, from Finn, he is 10 seconds, 10.6 off Finn.
Oh, of course he is. Sorry.
Yeah.
My bad. I keep forgetting about that.
So basically, you're looking at about if he can lap a second quicker than Finn and Nathan on those, well, on Finn on those new softs, then he will be within striking distance on the last lap. But it's whether or not those tyres will hold together long enough. That's the question.
Yeah.
We've got McEwen all over the back of Schumacher. Of course, Schumacher trying to still get the dirt off those tyres, and McEwen says, "Thank you very much to coin a phrase. I'll have a little bit of that."
Schumacher might pit this lap.
What have Ollie and Jason done in the pit? Have they had a coming together in the pits? It's a severe collision. What on earth is going on there?
Oh, what have they done?
I don't know. They're in the pits anyway because they were scheduled to make their stops, I suppose. But it looks like they were having a race to the pits, and it didn't end It didn't end very well.
I just noticed that Nath has a 3-second penalty, so Crispy's going to want to be inside that 3-second gap, isn't he? He's going to be pushing to do that.
Absolutely, and Hoop will be looking to clear Sam Tablet as quickly as he can, then trying, because I mean Hoop is up for, he's setting off for P2 here, I'd say, looking at the what are we looking at?
He's going to want to clear Sam Tablet ASAP.
Yeah, 6.8 seconds with Nath carrying a penalty, so yeah, that's certainly on the cards there. P2 is definitely on the cards.
Sam Tablet's actually shown some brilliant pace though since the pit stops. He's put 3 seconds between himself and Zydrad.
Yeah, Zai, and I just don't think he's liking these tyres, is he? Because Race Roller is all over the back of him. I think Race is going to get him. Let's jump on board. Race Roller and Zydrad, here they go.
Yeah, right. Just lets him go there.
Yeah. Race on the softer compound. Of
course, playing the team game.
Absolutely, and Race Roller gets the job done, moves himself up at a P6. We've got Zydrad P7.
See if Hoop can get Sam here.
8. Let's have a little look. Is he close enough for a run?
It's got the engine glitch on my screen.
Okay.
I think next lap will be the one.
Okay. George Brown in the chat says, Beer, Brandon's done well though, keeping it going and slowly catching him even though he's on the harder tyre. Where is Brandon? P14 at the moment. Penalty free though, which is good. Doing an uber long stint as Hoop sets the fastest lap of the race straight away, the 1:26.8. Let's have a look at that gap back to Finn now. Where is it? It is 9.9. So we did take about nearly a second there off Finn on that lap, just to give you an idea. So we'll keep an eye on that.
Okay.
He's all over the back of Sam Tab. He's literally pushing him through there.
He's going to need to get in here, I think.
Yeah, let's jump on board. This looks straightforward, to be honest with you. Don't think Sam can do a lot about that. And it is job done. Thank you very much. I'll have a bit of P4. And nothing that Sam can do about that whatsoever. All Sam can try and do now is just see if Hoop can sort of just tug him along a little bit and try and keep within that DRS, but that was important for Hoop to get that move done. He has now cleared him, and he can start thinking about chasing after Crispy Bacon now.
Great drive so far from the old Hoopy Doopy. He likes to call himself. He's gained 8 positions, so he's had a really good one so far.
Actually, let's have a look at the position changes since the start of the race. Oh, no, penalties. There we go. So Hoop's gained 8. McEwen's gained 9 positions. That's excellent. Jason's gained 5 as well. Biggest losers, apart from the 2 retirements. Licky's lost 9 places.
Ham Freeman's going to let him go. So Ham
there we go.
Making his way through the field. So McEwen and Ham doing great jobs now in P8 and P9. On the alternative strat, they're going to be chasing. They're going to be trying to sort of chase Sam Tabner as his race roller now on those fresh softs. He's got 3.7 second gap to close. He's going to be pushing like mad to do that. He's going to hope that Hooplicious can clear Sam to break the DRS, but at the minute he's gonna have it again.
What's the gap then with Sam? Sam's managed to stay within DRS of Hoop though. That's important for his race because he is carrying a penalty, so it's important that he can try and stay within DRS. Of course, Ham could do one of 2 things. He can either go chase another Crispy and try and drop Sam, or he can try and force Sam Tabner there. That's an important one.
Could be important for him to come the end of the race.
So
saying that, Sam Tabner's put half a second on race roller in that first sector, whether that was down to just DRS or whatever.
Oh, so Freeman's had a moment, and he's lost about 2 positions. Had a coming out of Brooklands and Luffield, I think it was, and he lost about 2 or 3 positions. He actually corrected it very, very well. It was almost a full spin. He just managed to recover, but he lost a couple of positions there. And Nicky's going to be trying to push him through the corners now, going through Maggots and Beckett. So I don't think there was no contact at the wall or anything like that. He just actually managed to recover it extremely well. And we've got Adam LB on the back of UK Beast Assassin. Now Adam LB needs to make this a stick. UK Beast Assassin goes defensive. But Adam LB is going to try and send up the inside going towards Stowe. Has he got the job done? I think he might just have got the job done.
I think Beast's going to fight this back here. Beast's going to hang it around the outside. He's going to go for the inside.
I think he's going to have to yield that one now. Oh, and he almost collects Freeman, actually. Freeman had to just sort of bail out a little bit there. And Freeman's gone wide again. And that's allowed Nicky to go through. As you can see, there is Nicky up to P12. Oh, had a bit of a wobble there coming through turn 2. It's easy to lose the back end then. You just go sliding off into the Bondu. But he manages to hold it. Jason picks up a 3-second time penalty. He's looking to try and chase down Brandon there, but they're going for the minor positions at the moment. On board McEwen at the moment, who is trying to chase down Ham. This is the battle for P8 and P9. Crispy is making inroads into Nath. He's got the gap down to 1.8, so he is doing exactly what he needs to do.
Yeah, he is actually. I didn't notice that. He's taking that. As he's just
commentator's curse. Commentator's curse.
That's going to be important.
So if I now say, yeah, Crispy's going to win now, does that mean he just DNFs now? I'm just kidding.
Dear.
I'm just kidding. Now, Adam LB is going to be under an awful lot of pressure now. He's going to get gangbanged here by some SLR drivers if he's not careful. He needs to be defending hard. He's got Beast.
He's got no
Nicky
ERS,
and Freeman.
Nothing.
Yeah. Just needs to try and eke it out, try and just recover as much of that battery as he possibly can. But I think he's going to be very vulnerable at Wellington on the next lap. Lap 21 out of 26, ladies and gents. We're about 80% race distance now.
Within a second of Crispy. I can imagine Crispy will be getting out of the way soon. Because Hoop hasn't got a penalty, he could definitely get inside that 3 second of Nate.
He already is. He already is inside the 3 seconds on Nate. So he's looking. So I thought that he was looking like a P2 when he came out of the pits, and it's worked out pretty well for him. Just staying on board of Adam LB. I'm going to jump back in the broadcast cam as we get a nice view there as he makes his way up the Wellington Straight. But look how quickly there is UK Beast Assassin, not quite close enough for a move this time, and he is dragging Nicky and Freeman along for the ride as well. Finn up front has a 5.3 second advantage over Nath. He's just holding that at the moment. Nath 2 seconds from Crispy, and Hoop just 0.7 of a second behind Crispy. So it's all to play for. It's looking at the moment, there's a long way to go. Like Hoop's going to get P2.
Oh, it's going to get feisty on this.
Here we go. Yeah.
Straight here.
Right, I'm going to go on board of Nicky and get an onboard view here. Nicky might have a run at Beast Assassin here. He's using a bit of getting a nice toe though. He's not quite close enough. And Adam LB is actually doing a pretty good job defending here, considering, as you said, he's running out of very little battery. Then again, though, Beast has only got 24% battery. We're just recovering a little bit now as he corners, and the battery harvesting kicks in. Hoop has got the job done on Crispy. He's let him through that, so Hoop is now on the charge. He's got some traffic in front of him. Looks like a lapped car, possibly. Is that a lapped car or is that Nath? Could be Nath, actually.
Nath.
Yeah, it is Nath.
No, it is Nath.
2.1 seconds. Now, Hoop can drag Crispy along now. This is going to help Crispy. This is definitely going to help Crispy.
Yeah.
Good evening, Silas. How you doing, fella? FRA Silas. Looking forward to seeing you on next Friday, dude. Back here at Silverstone in Division 1, dude. He'll be making his debut next week in Total Impact Racing. A very, very fine addition to the roster. Brandon and Jason are having a nice squabble as well down P14, P15. I'm just going to jump on board with that one just momentarily as they're going side by side. Jason just holding him. I think Jason's actually got the move done on him. Jason on fresh softs. The question is, can he? I don't think he can do anything about Freeman. Freeman's 9 seconds up the road.
Beast is right behind Adam LB here. Adam's got a bit of a scruffy run there through Maggots and Beckett's. Dirty air's not going to help Beast, but he's using the overtake now. Can he get there into Stowe?
Oh, he's going to have a look. He's going to have a look. Adam LB goes defensive.
Oh, very late to the inside. Oh,
bit of wheel banging.
In the end,
yeah.
though, but
that was legitimate. That was a legitimate move. It was before the braking zone. The move. He's entitled to make that move, which he did.
Yeah, no, for sure.
There's some people who query that, but I think that was perfectly fair. Another good battle brewing here as well. Brandon, Jason, Ollie for the lower minor positions, but these three are scrapping. But it's this four-way dance. Freeman, Nicky, Beast Assassin, Adam LB. They are really going for it.
Hope's now within a second and a half of Nate. He's coming.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good for a P2 there. Now, what about Beast now? Is he close enough for run at Adam LB coming up the Wellington Straight? I don't think he's quite close enough again. Adam LB holding them off. Nicky's looking good though. No penalties for Nicky, so he could well leapfrog these guys anyway. In fact, barring instance or penalties, he will.
Well, Adam's actually got 6 seconds of penalties. I didn't realise that.
I don't normally give the amount of penalties away just for the stream.
Sorry.
No, that's all right.
Apologies.
So I'll just rewind the tape. You didn't hear that. Now he's going to be vulnerable. Now he desperately needs a good exit out of Chapel. Of course, Beast has got a bit of dirty air, and depending on what Adam's had for his tea tonight, it could be quite stinky stuck behind that Alpha Toy. But here he goes. Now is he close enough this time? I think he's. He moved to the right, and Beast went really, really, really right. Hello.
Still hanging it there.
Well, yeah, they're kind of both off the track there. They were both off the track, so.
Right, this is getting feisty.
It is, yeah. Both in the naughty step for that one. But look at this. Look how close Freeman and Nicky are to the back of them. My God, they're fighting so hard. Going to stay with this one, ladies and gents. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Freeman all over the back and Nicky saying, hello, mate, I'm there. Up front, the gap is 6.7 seconds back to Nath, but I think Hooper's about to get an overtake down. I might have to jump onto board with that one shortly there. Where are they on track at the moment? They're just coming through the International Pit Straight. Look at this battle here between Adam LB, UK Beast Assassin, SLR Nicky.
Hoop's going to have a...
He's going to have him on DRS, isn't he, I reckon? Right, yeah, I'll jump on that. As soon as we get that, I'll jump on board.
They've both got no ERS to play with, to be honest with you. It's still going to be strength and speed and DRS here.
Okay, here we go. Can Nath defend? Oh, who's going to get him? Yeah, there we go. Nice and easy, a lemon squeeze. He gets the job done, moves himself up into P2. Good move there, solid drive from Hoop, getting the job done. Okay, let's go back onto this other battle. Here they go onto the hangar straight again. Now, Beast Assassin got a bit of grass, which might allow Nicky to get the job done here.
Go. I think he's going to let Nicky go.
He did get a bad exit out of Chapel. He picked up some dirt off the curb.
Beast's got penalty.
And Freeman's going to get past as well.
Let Freeman go.
Flavor Horse in the chat says, great race. It's been 2 great nights. Yeah, it has. And I tell you what, it's good to see 2 leagues with a bunch of competitive drivers having a lot of fun. What's happened to Zai?
No, he's just let them both go.
Oh, okay. It's good to have 2 leagues just having a bit of fun. We've got yellows and... Oh, we've got an AlphaTauri off. I think that's Schumacher, I believe, has gone off at Beckett's. I think.
Was that sorry?
A car's gone off at Beckett's. I think it's Schumacher's gone off at Beckett's.
Yeah, this year.
Just needs to keep going and get those points.
He's got a 10-second penalty, yeah?
What's he doing?
He's cutting some grass at the minute.
He's getting the fly mow out. Oh, hello, some movement there. Adam LB and Nicky. Nicky's going around the outside. Oh, they're banging wheels. Oh, my goodness me. These two very, very used to each other. Of course, raced all season, Div 1. Nicky gets the job done. Adam LB will have the DRS to try and come back in. Let's jump on board with Adam LB as they come through Chapel Curve out to the hangar straight. And Nicky picks up some dirt. Oh, Nicky, that's naughty. Whoa, that is naughty. Might have been a bit of... Oh, Nicky, you can't do that. Can somebody clip that? That's ridiculous. Somebody clip that, please. That is very, very poor from Nicky. You cannot do that. Sorry. Oh, that's not good to see.
What was that?
He forced Adam LB off to let Freeman through. That's naughty. You can't do that. That's terrible.
That'll probably be... I haven't obviously seen the incident. That might be a culmination of a bit of anger of Adams defending in the first place. So
yeah.
I think, obviously I haven't seen the incident. I'm not going to get too involved in it at the minute, but I think that's probably why he's going to be aggressive in his defence.
Yeah, even the SLR guys in the chat are like, oh dear.
I think that Nicky, yeah, if it seems like it was a bit aggressive, by some of the reaction.
Okay, lap 26. Back to the action. Finn is
picks up a penalty.
Is coming down now. Will Nath have a run back at him? I think it's too late now. But here comes Finn. We'll stay on board of Finn. He's coming through Stowe for the final time. Looks like he's going to take what seemingly should be a fairly comfortable win here. He's pretty much dominated from lap 1. And here we go. He's come through the final corner to take the checkered flag at Silverstone for a pretty good win. Well done, Finn. Let's jump on board a Hoop. It looks like he's going to be a comfortable P2. Very, very good drive from Hoop. Very impressive. First time I've seen him actually live in a race. Very, very impressive indeed. Gets P2. Crispy is going to get P3. No, Nath gets P3. Crispy doesn't get it. Sam Tabner gets P5. Ham, he's had a great recovery drive. Finishing it. And he's jumped P5 on penalty countback. Great stuff there. Wow. Race roller in 7. Yeah, McEwen in 8. Zydrad 9. Freeman 10. Here comes SLR Nicky, but the stewards are going to have a look at that one, I'm afraid. UK Beast Assassin in P12, Adam LB in P13. Brandon, not a long stint in the hards, had to fight hard from early because he had to make the early pit stop, so he'll be quite happy with that in the end. Ollie in P14, and wow, there we go. Got a bit feisty at the end, but another very, very good race.
It certainly was.
Drive of the day is Hooperlicious. I think that's pretty legit. I think we had a really, really good race there. I think it'd been quite interesting if there'd been like another 10 laps or something like that. You know,
yeah.
Maybe another 5 or 6 laps. Do you know what I mean? It would have been very, very interesting.
Hoop had a brilliant drive. I think Ham as well, a bit of an honourable mention for him because he was.
It was like recovery drive, yeah, absolutely. It's a very, very good recovery drive from Ham there because he almost went back to the back of the field, didn't he? Really?
Yeah, he's had a really good recovery.
But we'll give you a rundown then. I want to get some the fastest lap stats up as well, and we'll make a note of the points and we'll announce it a little bit later on. So Finn takes the win. Finn the win. I'm a poet, didn't even know it. And with the fastest lap of the race inside the top 10. Hoop in P2, Nathan 3, Crispy in 4, Ham Jam in 5, Sam Tabner in 6, Race Roller in 7, SLR McEwen, good race for him in P8, Zydrad P9, Nicky in P10. Then we have Freeman in P11, Beast Assassin P12, Adam P13, Brandon P14, Ollie 15, Jason 16, and Perennial in 17. I think Perennial's got the fastest lap of the race because he came in, did the strategy call, put a new set of softs on, and got the fastest lap outside the top 10, I believe. I'm just double checking. Yes, he did. Schumacher in 18th, DNF, but is classified as points scoring as he was on the, he was not on the lead lap, but you know what I mean. Syke, Zany and Jam, though, are 2 definite DNFs. They will not score points. Czech says, GG lads, see you tomorrow a bit. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, dude. It's going to be a real honour and a privilege to chat with some of you guys tomorrow night. I'm really, really looking forward to it. Got a little bit feisty, but, you know, these guys are racers. You know what I mean, Rich? They're going to race, and they're going to race hard. And, you know, at the end of the day, they have a good scrap on the park. They come off and have a nice cold beer with everybody afterwards. In the pavilion.
give it a good half an hour. They might be able to have a cold beer, but I think
they'll be having a cold shower at the moment.
Yeah, that's one way to describe it.
Absolutely. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm not going to do podium interviews tonight. I've got a few things I do need to crack on with, but I just want to say, Rich, thank you to you and to all of the drivers for SLR for co-hosting this event with us, and thank you indeed to all the SLR guys in the chat as well. So the guys I've met for the first time, like Dolphin and a few others, it's a real privilege to chat with you guys. And thank you for thanks again, Rich,
on this on your channel again tonight. Thank you for all your guys turning up yesterday and tonight. It's been a really enjoyable experience. It's got a bit feisty at times, but I think those of us not on the track have tried our best not to get as involved in it.
We have the best view, don't we? We have the best view in the comms box. We can just sit back. The thing is, we have the luxury of we can say what we want, can't we? And no one can do anything about
it. Exactly. Yeah, you've nailed it there. You've nailed it.
Absolutely.
It was a really good. No, honestly, seriously, another really good event with you guys from our perspective. Really enjoyed it. It's really sort of nice to do something like back to back. It doesn't really happen very often, but as well, I think this will be nicely built on in our podcast tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll have some fun talking about this.
We can dissect it all.
Absolutely. But you know, so it's going to sound like a loving chat, but I'm deadly serious. These guys are a lot. You know, they're got to make some good friends over at Summit League Racing, and they're a good bunch of people. There's no egos. They're not, you know, none of this crap that you get with other leagues that I won't mention by name. But it's a real privilege to have some events with TIR and SLR, and hopefully we'll have some more in the future at some stage. I'm sure we will. And
sure.
Yeah, thanks again to everybody there who's tuned in tonight. 2 very, very good races. We'll jot up the points in a bit and have a quick chat off stream, and then we'll no doubt tweet out the results a little bit later on this evening. But thanks to everybody who tuned in tonight. As far as TIR is concerned, the season starts, of course, Saturday night with the Prost and Senna Leagues on Saturday night with Jason and I think it's Shiny Shoes are streaming for us on Saturday night. So, and I'll be racing myself, of course, in Prost in the McLaren. God help me. And then, of course, the midweek leagues start on Monday night. And I think Gazza and Steve are doing a special event for us on Sunday night, 3 25% races, which I'm looking forward to as well. And then, of course, as I say, next week it's at Silverstone, race 1, season 4 of a 10-race season. Divisions 6 and 5, both streamed on Monday night. And I'll be back streaming myself for Division 3, I believe, on Tuesday. So I'll get a few days off. Not that I've got time off, because I've got loads of league admin to do, but thank you so much, guys. Anyway, really, really appreciate it. Rich, thanks again for doing the comms tonight. Thank you for giving up your time. I know you're a busy man, so really appreciate it, dude.
That's a pleasure. I'm glad to be here, mate.
All right, cheers, buddy. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in a few days' time. Until then, as I always say, take care and Godspeed.